So, I was really unsure whether or not to actually do my thoughts right now, because Nintendo's technically not done yet. They're supposed to be there for another 3 days with the Treehouse. Now I thought, okay, they're just gonna show a little bit more gameplay and all that, and that's fine and all. I'll just have that on the background while I record, my thoughts on the conference direct, or whatever you want to call it, and we're on there. And then Reggie drops bombshell number 3 of this conference, because there were 2 different bombshells in the actual presentation, and then he drops another one. I'll just reveal to you exactly what those bombshells were. We took during the direct, we took a brief moment to talk to the president of the Pokemon Company, who just talked a little bit about the port of Pokken DX that's coming to the Switch, and all that. And then he casually mentioned that they're currently working on an RPG, Pokemon RPG, for the Switch. And seeing how Pokemon itself is an RPG series, it means that we fucking finally are gonna get an actual main series Pokemon console game. I've been waiting for this for a long time, ever since Colosseum and XD, which was sort of main series console games, but there was very limited what Pokemons you could get, how you started, and all that, and there was a different mechanic to how you catch Pokemon. In this one, however, this looks like they're actually going through with it. Finally. Then, bombshell number 2 dropped right afterwards. So you know how we haven't had a Metroid game in a while? An actual one, not a spin-off? Say hello to Metroid Prime 2. No, 4, sorry. I said 2 because that's the second bombshell. A Metroid 2 remake. Metroid Samus Returns for the 3DS. That was the bombshell that Reggie dropped during the Treehouse. And they showed off a lot of gameplay of it, and it looked actually pretty decent. And it has a release date in September. That I'm wow. Those are that's incredible. I'm really. I've never played a Prime, or actually I've never played a Metroid game myself, but I know that this series has been dormant for so long, and I'm just really happy that people are actually getting a new Metroid game. And people have been waiting for this for quite a long time. Now we need F-Zero, Nintendo. That series has been dormant for about 14 years now, I think. Maybe less, but at least a decade. But let's go through the games that they actually showed off. They had a brief montage where they showed off ARMS, and they announced they were going to have a tournament later in the Treehouse, one of the days of the Treehouse. Same thing goes for Splatoon 2, which they're going to have more tournaments for. And they also showed off a little bit of FIFA 18, but it was brief and nothing spectacular, nothing too much time wasted on it. So you're already better than EA. And next you had Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, showed off that a little bit. I'm sure fans of the series are happy for it, even though the only thing I could say was that it looked kind of clunky, and the voice acting. That's not the only time I heard bad voice acting. Anyway, then they announced new Kirby game, a new Kirby game for the Switch, which, from what I can tell, from what I've heard from people, apparently brings back an old element, which was combining abilities. Cool. I've only played. I'm not really much into the Kirby series. I played a little bit of. Kirby Superstars, but that's about it. But hey, maybe this one can change my mind. Then they announced, after the 2 bombshells that they dropped, a new Yoshi game. They didn't really say what the name of the game was, but a new Yoshi game, which kind of builds on the whole thing from Yoshi's Woolly World. I still haven't completed Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm still working on it. So that's some. So hey, if I enjoy all of that game, maybe I'll pick that one up. Then they showed up a little bit of Fire Emblem Warriors, a game which I'm both interested in and infuriated by. Because one, it's a Dynasty Warriors game. So obviously I'm really interested in playing it, but it's a Fire Emblem. It's starring the Fire Emblem people, and specifically they only have 3 games represented. And then again, I only think they have Fates, they have Awakening, and Shadow Dragon. And I think the only reason they have Shadow Dragon is because they want Marth in the game. Which is really annoying to me because, while I've never played a Fire Emblem game, I am a huge fan of the Smash Bros. Series, and one of my favorite characters to use is Ike. I would have liked to have used Ike in this game. Or Roy. That would have been cool as well. At least we're getting Marth, but I'll probably have to wait with this one because I'm not entirely convinced by it, but we'll see. Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC alongside some amiibos. I've heard Breath of the Wild is really damn good. It's just I don't have a Switch yet. I'm waiting a little bit on the Switch because of the waiting to get a Switch. It's not that I don't want a Switch. I do, but money is one thing, and considering one of the main reasons I want to buy a Switch just got a release date very close to the holidays, I might just have to wait until then to get it as a Christmas gift or something like that. We'll see. We have Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, you know, a little bit more of that Rabbids game, nothing much else. And then we had a new trailer for Super Mario Odyssey. I could say a lot of things, but I encourage you to go watch that trailer because it is freaking amazing. Awesome music, great showcase of everything you can do in the game. And they showed off some really damn awesome things. Things how you can attack with the hat, how there are some sections where you can climb alongside walls using 8-bit sprites, and Mario can wear different outfits, and even when he goes into those 8-bit sections, he still has them on. Because on the treehouse they showed off him in the desert level with him in the Mexican outfit with the poncho and sombrero, and when he went into the 8-bit section, he still had the sombrero and poncho on him. But then a big thing that they showed off, the hat can apparently possess enemies. And not just enemies, NPCs as well, because we could see that he could take over Goombas, Koopa Troopers, Bullet Bills, humans in the city, and a fucking T-Rex. Because there's a dinosaur world as well. I want that game. I want that game so badly. Its release date is October. Oh, I'm still thinking maybe I should wait until the holidays to get it. But yeah, that was Nintendo. Very short. Showed off a few games. I know they're still going with the Treehouse and all that. And yeah, that was it. I could say that the stuff was vague. But they did show off a lot of gameplay. They did show off a few games, and they're still going. And they had a bunch of surprises for us, and some good and some really fun new announcements. I'm not sure if people will agree with me on this one, but I gotta say it. Microsoft, you were so close. So close to winning for once. But I'm sorry, Nintendo wins. Nintendo wins this year. I'm still giddy. I'm still so excited about everything that I saw, and there's so much I want to get and there's so much I'm so excited about what Nintendo's doing. And yeah, I wanted to Switch already, but now I want to Switch even more. Oh, mission accomplished. You sold me on the Switch. You sold me on the games. Nintendo wins. It's all a good conference. I give it a 7. 7. Sorry, Microsoft. But Nintendo wins this year. So, thanks, Nintendo. You did give me a good conference. Yeah, but like I said, E3 as a whole this year was pretty middle of the road and lackluster. Outside of Nintendo, none of the conferences really boosted my intrigue. Sure, they showed off some good stuff here and there, but a lot of it was either things that we already knew was coming out, or they didn't elaborate enough on it, or they spent too, or they just bored, or they just didn't present it well. Nintendo, on the other hand, did. Not flawlessly, obviously, as I mentioned. Oh yeah, like I mentioned with the Xenoblade, how they had bad voice acting. I think it goes for Fire Emblem Awakening. Now, granted, it's a Dynasty Warriors game, so bad voice acting is kind of par for the course. And hell, I love the bad voice acting in Dynasty Warriors. So yeah, that's E3 as a whole. Pretty lackluster, honestly. Not really much to go by. Outside of Nintendo, nothing was really really good. Or really was good. It was just slightly above average. So here's the ranking that I go with: Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, and Bethesda side by side. Ubisoft, EA. That's my ranking, and that's how I stand on the conferences so far. Well, not so far. We're done, basically. And that's E3 for 2017. And next time you see me, most likely I'm gonna have a better camera and some better equipment to work with, and probably do things. But you get the point. I'll most likely have a camera that time, because I'm not planning on doing any videos until then. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, I don't really know how to end this. So yeah, that was E3.